What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another unboxing and review video. And in today's video, I got the brand new Cobra Island Firefly. Let's get this thing open and check it out. Alright, let's talk a little bit about G.I. Joes. I thought 2020 and all that went on with the G.I. Joes was crazy, but it just keeps going. G.I. Joes, I'm starting to think it's like the hottest thing on the market, period, like ever, because there's a lot of stuff going on when it comes to these figures. There's positive, there's negative. It's crazy. I mean, there's people that are going nuts on other collectors. There's people going nuts on Hasbro. There's people going nuts on Target. It's literally insane right now when it comes to a toy. And guess what? That's all this is a toy. It's a pretty freaking cool one, but it's still just a toy. Little backstory. My Target, when I went there on the first, they handed out numbers. They had 6 of these. They handed out 6 Post-it notes, 1 through 6. That was it. No questions asked. And me personally, I think that's a good way of doing it. I'm all for handing out now. Pick a number. I'm all for that. I think it eliminates a lot of stuff that happens when it comes to drops and exclusives. It definitely eliminates multiples, you know. And I mean, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about numbers. Should retail stores hand out numbers? In other words, first come, first serve. Here's your number. Get in line. You get one. And like I said, there was only 6 of these dropped at my Target. And so there was no opportunities to get 2. They wasn't even going to allow you to get 2. It was 1 per number, which I'm okay with that as well. However, if you go to multiple Targets and you get 1 at each Target, don't be hating. That person put in time. They put in travel. They put in gas. I mean, if you got, I've got 3 Targets in my area. If I went to all 3 Targets and I say picked up 3 of these, okay, I picked up 1 at each Target. So that's just the way I see it. But anyway, this is not a rant video. This is a review video. So let's get that started. First and foremost, I think one of the biggest things that are appealing for me as a collector when it comes to the G.I. Joe Classified series is the boxes. Now, I do not proclaim to be an in-box collector. I'm not an in-box collector except for Funko Pops. They stay in the boxes. And I do have other figures that are in boxes. And I have actually made a commitment to keep all of these boxes along with a lot of the new Star Wars boxes because I just think they're cool. But right there, Firefly. Ooh, check him out. That's such a great box presentation. Come around to the side, you got this awesome artwork on the side, got the number. And check out the back. I mean, you got Cobra Island. That is so cool looking. And right there on the side art. Now, I had every intentions of getting a Viper. However, they only had 3. I was number 6. I did not get one. So, that was my original thought. I would love to do a review video on Firefly and Viper. But there's no Viper. So, we're just doing Firefly. But I tell you what, guys, I think it's time to get this thing out of the box. Take a closer look because it comes with a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to get him out of the box and I'll be right back. All right, we got Firefly out of the packaging, and this figure comes with a lot of accessories. And they're actually really cool accessories. So, I'll tell you what, let's start right here with his backpack. I really like this backpack. I like the silver right here, which is really, really cool. It could have had, you know, a little bit more color, but overall, it's really cool. It's got some good texturing. You can see right there, but we do have a peg hole here on the side and his back peg. This peg hole here, I do believe, is for his rifle. We will look at that here in just a second. The next item I'm going to need your help with, because I am not sure what this is. Don't grill me too much in the comments, but let me know. I'm sort of at a loss with that right there. But again, I am not a G.I. Joe expert, and I do not claim to be one. His rifle, it's nice. Lots of good detail with it. It could have had some accent colors. I think would have been, really cool with it. But yeah, I dig it. And if we see right here, it should peg in right there. So that makes for a nice little setup as far as his backpack goes. Bottom right here, we have some explosives right there. And this is actually detailed really good. I actually like this. If that had been a little color right here, that'd been cool. It may be I think what would be a cool touch would be to come back and paint these wires different colors. I think that would look really, really cool. Right here, we've got the drone, which I dig it. Again, I think the blades right here would have been really cool if they were silver. But other than that, I don't really have a problem with it. There's some great detail, but as you can see with these blades, they sort of get lost with everything's black. If these had been silver or just a brushing of silver, they would have really popped. And another thing, which I know I'm nitpicking, you have blades here, but no blades here. Yeah. Don't quite understand that. But again, I'm nitpicking. Don't worry about my nitpicking too much. The next thing is some goggles. This is a really cool little touch. So you can actually have them with the goggles on, goggles off. So I do like the fact that we have some really cool small accessories that can really, accent a figure. So there we go, accessories. Overall, I like them. I think they actually did a really good job with this particular figure as far as the accessories go. So, yeah, I dig it. The figure itself, yes, check him out. I mean, look at the detail. I mean, this thing looks awesome. I love the gray the gray camo. That's just awesome. You got the blacks, got some grenades right there. You got this nice texturing, which is like a knit fabric, which is really, really cool. We got the insignia, but lots of really cool detail with this thing. I mean, you can really have some fun with this figure, but check out that head sculpt right there. That just says it all right there. That's just wicked cool. I dig it. Come on down to the knee pads, his boots. Just amazing, amazing figure. And even this piece here, you've got some ability for movement. But yeah, Firefly detail, amazing. I don't think we're going to get much out of the head sculpt as far as movement. Let's see here. No, up and down, that's about it. Side to side, not much. Left and right, nothing wrong with that. I'm curious here with the armor. This actually moves up, which is cool. So let's check this arm out. That's about it right there. And there we go. That's about it as far as his shoulders go. We should have good elbow articulation. Let's see here. Yes, we do. Right there. Nothing wrong with that. And we do have a bicep swivel. So yeah, I dig it. While we're in the upper part of the body, I'm not a big fan of the 2 trigger fingers. I wish it had came with another hand, you know, something. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of figures that have 2 trigger hands. That's just me, though. I'd rather have either an open hand or a fist. But again, that's just me. All right, let's pull these up. Ab-wise, he has a lot going on right here. A lot. So I don't think, now you don't have really an ab crunch, but his legs do go up. So yeah, I didn't expect it. Rotation wise, not even really much going on there. So that's a little on the disappointing size. In his hips, yep, pretty much straight out 90 degrees. I pretty much figured that would be the case. And also the hips actually move up and down. So that actually lets you get some really cool kicking moves if you wanted to. So that's a nice little touch. Knee wise, we should have double jointed. Let's see. Yes. Right there. Can't go wrong with that. And as far as his foot goes, let's see, almost full down and pretty good up. So no complaints there. Toe pivot would have been awesome, but we know that's not going to happen. But yeah, overall, it's a really good figure. The G.I. Joe line has some really good articulation, so no complaints there. But I tell you what, let me get him posed up, and I'll give you my final thoughts on Firefly. All right, Firefly, got him all posed up, got him on the spinny, and if you notice, he's got a different weapon in his hand. That's because I'm a big fan of Marauder gun runners. They have some amazing accessories when it comes to 12 scale action figures, and I wanted to see how it looked. Now, I still have his blaster. It's not Star Wars. I still got his rifle on his backpack, which I think is a very nice touch. But me personally, I'm really digging the gun runner's rifle that he's holding now. The figure overall, it's a great figure. I'm so happy I was able to actually pick it up. If I had my choice between Firefly or a Viper, I would have much rather got Firefly. I think he's just more cooler. As you can see, he got him in a sort of a kneeling pose. He poses well. But let's talk about the pros. The pros of this figure: color is amazing, detail is amazing, paint apps are amazing, accessories spot on. It's a well-rounded figure. I love the way they did the camouflage. It works. As you can see, I've got his goggles on, which I think that's a really cool touch as well. In a way, you could almost army build these. I know it's Firefly, but technically it could be an elite commando force as well. So, I mean, if you had 2, 3, 4 of these and you kept the goggles on, maybe swapped out the heads, you could definitely make sort of like an elite combat fighting force out of these. So you're not limited to just being Firefly, I think. So, of course, you do have the Cobra insignia paint over it. But yeah, it's a great figure. I dig it. Articulation's great. I do have some issues with articulation, specifically in the abdomen and his vest he's wearing. The vest to me almost makes him look cylindrical. He looks too round. Going from the chest down, it's like squared. So that's a little, I wish it had just a hair bit of taper to it. I think that would have been really cool. It would be nice if he had an ab crunch. Unfortunately, with the vest on, there is no ab crunch. So it does limit you articulation-wise you know, it's not a deal breaker. It's not. As you can see right there, I've got him in a kneeling pose. It works. But I got to be honest about the review, and I think the vest just makes him look too barrel. It's just too square, straight up and down, especially when he comes back around. Right here at the bottom is where you really notice it. It just like boom, and then straight across. So if they'd have put a little side, like they have the front and the back guards, if there had been a couple of little flaps on the sides, I think that would have been, that might have actually helped it a lot. The fact that he comes with just two basically trigger hands, that's I have to give that a negative as well, because he has some accessories that technically he really can't function well with. The explosive charge, he can't hold it, which that's sad. The drone, it'd been nice to maybe have an open hand so you could put it on top of the hand. That would have been really cool. Now, you can have him hold it by one of the legs, but, I mean, that would have been cool to have an open palm that you could just sit it right on top of like you're launching it. Speaking of the drone, I don't understand why you see blades on the top and not on the bottom. I think it should have had the blade look underneath to make it more complete like a drone, because they're blades. Just saying, if you're going to show blades top and bottom. Yeah, that's that. Like I said, I mean, there's not a tremendous amount about this figure that I don't like. It's some little nitpicky things, and mainly hands, and mainly the abdomen squareness issue. I can live with the fact he can't look up and down, and that's based on his armor. The paint on the backpack could have been a little bit more to accent it, but I do like those hints of silver for the tools. That makes the backpack pop. His weapon, all black, again, put a little silver on it. As you can see it coming around, it sort of gets lost, but a little bit of silver or metallic or something would have made it pop. But I dig it. I'm glad I got it in the collection. I definitely want to know what you guys think. Number one, were you able to get a Firefly? Were you able to get a Viper? If you've got a Firefly, let me know what you think about it. You know, do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it worth the hype? You know, I'm curious. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of hype when it comes to figures. I don't think any figure rates, oh my gosh, I got to have it, more than anything, because I still believe it's just toys, and we need to always understand that. But guys, I think that's going to do it for this unboxing and review. Like I said earlier, I definitely want to hear your comments. Let me know what you think about this figure. Pros, cons. I also want to know if you got one. Also, if this is your first time to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like what I do. You know, I'd appreciate the support. If you subscribe to my channel, please make sure and turn notifications on. That way you'll know when I drop videos. And yeah, now I just need to maybe find a Viper. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But it does look like a cool figure. But guys, until next time, always remember, toys refreshes your soul, and I'll see you next time.